Morning, guys. Cheers. So, today is December 2nd. Day 2, no smoke. And I'm still coughing quite a bit, but a lot of stuff is coming up. As I said before, whenever you quit one bad habit, you have to take up 2 good habits. So, been doing a few things. Anyway, so yeah, December 1st, actually November 30th, my last smoke was like at 6:30 at night, November 30th. So, maybe 6, I don't know, it was somewhere right around there. Oh, dark 30. Not oh dark, but just dark 30. Anyway, so, yeah. So, looking about the market a bit, I still have funds on the sidelines, and I have not bought anything else. I don't know, is this like the calm before the storm is what it feels like? Is it going to be choppy waters, or is this going to be just, the altcoin market takeoff? So, I don't know, but it's going to be either or. Will be either or. So, if you've been around for a while, I would suggest take profit if you haven't already, just to go ahead and lock in those profits, to be able to do the different things that you wanted to do. Fix up your house. Excuse me. Go on vacation. Get to tour different crypto events. Pay off your car, your house, whatever it is you wanted to do for this cycle. So, not advice in any way, but, just, so, on to the market, right? Now, excuse me. I threw a chunk of change at, who was it? Persistence, XPRT. And with the 35% APR, whatever, basically I earned 35% on that yearly, right? And then on what I earn, I can then take that and then lock that up or wrap it and then provide liquidity to these other exchanges, earning like 200 and 300% in different pools, right? I have not learned how to do that just yet. Yes, it pays 200 and 300%, and then you have another variable on top of that. Impermanent loss, I believe is what it was called. So, and very similar to that of like EGLD, right? So the Elron MEX, the Meyer exchange. So, woke up this morning to claim my rewards of both, and the reward schedule of the Meyer exchange went, yeah. I started out earning over 2,000% APY by providing liquidity. Yeah. And now that is at 75%, I see. So, I mean, granted, which is still great. 75 APY is still outstanding. So, on a $100,000 investment, you'll return 75 grand annual. That is still freaking awesome, because that's the way I was looking at the persistence. So for every $100,000 invested in persistence, I would then earn 35% annual. And that's on both. That is unlocked. And if you lock it up for a year, you'll earn much more. However, we all know that markets are cyclical, right? So to lock things up now for a year, I don't know if I'm ready to do that, or do I just say fug it, FUG? Do I just FUG it? Fug it. and just do it for a year? I mean, it was money on the sidelines anyway, right? I could add more to it. I mean, equal it out to that of persistence, what I have invested. However, here's the other bit that I was thinking, right? So, like I said, the markets are cyclical. So, when the bear market does arrive, okay, my dollar cost average has not changed. I'll still be able to throw like $900 a month in, and that's as a retired position. That's not as me employed. That's just as a retired position. I'm still able to throw that amount into it. Who the heck is this? Oh, sorry. I couldn't even make it out. I hit the wrong button on the phone. Whatever. Get back to you in a bit. So my dollar cost average, I'll be able to do the exact same thing in the next bear market, right? Because, as I've said in previous videos, I believe that was where my money was made. And it's hard to do. It's hard to stomach. Many people will take what they have and just sell it and throw it into like US dollar coin. But at the same time, doesn't that set off a taxable event? So long-term capital gains is anything over 12 months. So the 12th month or longer is long-term capital gains. So here's what I'm thinking. During the bear market, to purchase these different assets continuously till the next bull market cycle. Now, this bull market has done well for people in, let's see, NFTs, and possibly here coming shortly the metaverse. So, and before the NFTs was this DeFi, right? So a lot of people did well early on in DeFi. I didn't do any of that. I was just throwing my dollar cost average into what I knew. And I would stress that, stay with what you know. I mean, look, it's the newest, latest, hottest, and greatest thing is good for a little while. I give you that. But I didn't do any research in it, so, or into it, so I wasn't throwing a dollar in it at all. So, Metaverse. Look, I don't know. I don't know. I It sounds very, very interesting with say people living a digital life, so to say, in virtual reality, that sort of stuff. Excuse me. But at the same time, on a macroeconomic level, I don't see the resources pouring into this. I think people are going to be more in tune with providing for their family first. I mean, for those of us in crypto, look, this might be the latest, greatest thing. And don't get me wrong. However, for, larger population, I don't see them as nearly as excited about it. I mean, look, I could be wrong. I was incorrect about DeFi, NFTs, all of that. I missed out on all of that. I didn't really care. As far as I didn't have any research into any one particular project in any of that. So, same thing with this metaverse stuff. Now you have the omniverse, whatever the fuck that is. Excuse me, whatever that is. Excuse me, y'all. I quit smoking altogether on the 1st. Really the 30th of November, but whatever. So it's just a lot that's going on. But I don't know. Do I get back to core fundamentals? I do envision a day. I don't know if it's this market cycle, but a day of adoption and use. So I see more going into use case of the cryptos that have really been looked over, I would say. So to have a project to have a project that can stand alone, not a ERC20, right? Maybe something from a different chain, but the ERC20 bit, like the cost of a transaction, that's not scalable. So everyone says Ethereum 2.0. Look, that's great. That's been a topic of discussion since 2016, 2017. So, put up or shut up. That's about it. That's kind of where I'm at with that. That's another reason why I didn't invest in Cardano. I watched it sit on the sidelines for quite a while at 2 cents. I didn't throw $1 at it because it didn't do anything at that point. How much did we lose in 2017? This project and that project going off left and right. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. And now it's nothing. Now it's not even an Ethereum address. Really? I mean, the thing that had me with Cardano, I guess I'm still really beating myself up over Cardano, is that I understand that Charles Hoskinson, co-founder of Ethereum, classic. So, was going at a better Ethereum. I get that. I dig that. But he was going at it in a way that has not ever been done before. More of a scientific method. That was why I almost threw a little mud at the wall in Cardano, but I didn't. And like I said, I still beat myself up over it. Whatever. That's like a lot of people discussing Digibyte, right? A whole one or two Digibyte too. What they do, or what they're capable of doing, will be cool one day. But the different things that are different than other blockchains, from settlement times to 5 algos to security and safety, beyond any other that I've yet to find. So, I mean, that and other things within it that were so far ahead of its time. I think that'll jump up and surprise people one day. So, maybe this bull cycle, maybe next. I don't know. But do know this. Okay, I don't own 100% in any one asset. As an investor, that makes absolutely no sense. You don't have 100% of a portfolio in gold, or 100% of a portfolio in silver, or 100% of a portfolio in just Apple or Google or Facebook or whatever. And nothing else. Everything else is garbage. I don't understand that level of bipolarism. It's either all or nothing. I don't understand that. As a portfolio, I would allocate different things, different percentages, right? So when something goes crazy in my portfolio, I'll take a lot of profit and I'll throw that in a Digibyte, because Digibyte has things that others don't. Is it time yet? I don't know. But I do know that Digibyte is a lagger in the market if you were to look at the numbers. So I don't discuss where I think the price will go. We shy away from that. We're more into the project for what it is, what it can do, not what it can do in the 4 hour. We don't really give a shit. I mean, so in a 4 hour candle, I could care less. But what can be achieved through Digibyte, that's why I throw my profit there on the sidelines. And it stayed pretty level on the side. Excuse me. I'll give it to you that, it compared to other assets, of course, no one asset is going to stay 100% stable unless you're in a stable coin, right? Which ones do better? That's a different topic. But the thing is, I can also park those profits in a stable coin on the side. And then when I see a dip in the market, like when Digibyte dropped down below half of a cent, it's like, moan back, moan back, moan back with that truck, moan back, moan back. Back up the truck, back it up, moan back. So yeah, when I see a buying opportunity, I take advantage of that in a good project. However, one day I would like to use Digibyte to do a few things. They're working on quite a bit right now as it is. Look, that's cool. I want to see where they go with this metaverse stuff. I understand that, and I hope you do too, that Digibyte is open source. Digibyte cannot and will not partner with anyone. It's free to use to anyone. So I don't understand the partnership deal. That there is no partnership there. It's open source. It's like, is Craig Wrong gonna come out and partner with Bitcoin? What? How? So anyway, any corporation, any entity who wants to use Digibyte can. The thing is, the thing that I hope that this DGMV token coming soon in an ICO near you, what I hope that they're after is the ability to converse in Solidity. And a few other things to be able to get more developers into Digibyte, because that seems to be the hardest bit with safety and security in mind. See, Digibyte went after a blockchain in such a way where it provided the security and safety up front. They didn't just build a project and then throw it out there and then worry about the safety issues or the security issues, right? So it was a forward-looking approach, but at the same time, that made it more difficult to code in. It's just ahead of its time. That's all. So anyway, look, I'm just bumbling right now, but yeah, just quick thoughts this morning. It's been a couple days since I threw a video out and just wanted to come out and say hi. So anyway, y'all be cool. Later.
Everything reminds me of you, but everything is not enough. Feeling out by the ocean, among all those white hot sands, where every sunrise is just for you.